Forest can chuck out his final smoke, babe, and like you said, one C4 burnt to the only one left in the hands of J90.
Yeah. We heard an ADS ring on out. What was that catching? Perhaps a stun, perhaps a smoke. No, still two smokes in pocket. But Merc, he's found an opportunity now, taken down Virtue. Doki to find one of his own as Blur looks to reattempt that plant, but the cover is perfect. And SSG just overwhelmed the site. Nice attempt there from G2, but it was not to be.
Straight in half, as an attacker can sit there and hold it down, as their defenders will no longer be able to cross out from the small box. Blur has some info on the player on the top. Blue comes through, but the P10 Ronia Fox is too good. Headshot to the face, takes him down. Alamau now in a duel with Hot and Cold on the other side near the bomb site, can at least trade one back.
Desperate. He could peek it. It'd be a risk, but he could go for it. Hang on a second. Ben just got the read on Forest, and that's a big pick. J90, though, has taken down the Montaigne, so this push is once again stunted for G2. Benja and Virtue need to go big. They need to find something a bit special as the Dane makes his entry onto the site, holding down right click, can't find any shots to land. It's all up to the Aussie now, and Virtue is in an unenviable position.
Tried to look for a minimalist take here onto the bottom square, but to no avail as the retake came through from SSG up blue. That gunfight successful. Virtue can actually try to get the plant down and attempt with the final 10 seconds left of the round to go. Merc looking to deny the plant to success. SMG 11 in hand will claim the second round for SSG.
Opportunity. G2 might be in business.
Yeah, but SSG look really safe in their current setup. Okay, I lied. Capital Fire is going to flush out the position of Fault, which will enable Alamau to get a kill, but not before being traded by J90. He swings in fact, able to use these lines of sight against the defense of G2 and can attempt to plant.
Okay, we do have something here after all, as Virtue's managed to open up that line of sight, and Alamau's forcing down the plant. Merc's got to have a big impact, but the plant has been denied. SSG don't have to move now, as G2 towards the site now, and he can regroup with his team. But he and Benja together will have to take Janitor Closet as Merc is holding on. He's pulling back, but Virtue is about to make an entry. Hot and shuts him down. Looks for another one. Bit of damage, no kill yet. There it is. And the last player is on the rappel. Doki in the 1v2. Absolutely fruitless. A massive round from Hot and Cold.
Set it his way.
Drone doesn't go ahead and check the main stairs. Surely not. Merc, the little rat, he finds his man. And he retreats back to site as well. That is a huge dub there.
Silly that they need to waste one C4 in the hands of Hot and Cold and still two active yokais in the hands of Faults to deny this plan. The first attempt is going to come down from Blur, but will it be successful?
In comes the smoke shot out by Benja. That's a sharp shot. And as well, Blur takes down the yokai drone. Mandy, this is very real. Faults now does have some plantinol, but it won't be forever as that yokai hits off one shot and G2 look to flood the side. Faults must be protected inside of Garage, and he's going to continue trying to deny this plan. Hot and Gold might be able to bring it back. Moving in through red, he takes down one player before he is traded back. And I think G2 might have done it. They pulled the rabbit out of the hat. Faults 1 versus 3. I mean, he could try and revive Merc, but I just don't think that's going to happen. G2, oof, nasty shot there from Faults. But Blur knows full well that he has won this round simply by getting that plant down. Faults now trying to bait it, but G2 will not fall for that. This round is in the bag, and Blur's got that plant down. He's stuck it, and he's found a kill to follow. Picked it up. Where's Virtue going? Is he going in through dirt? He is. Oh. And Benja has found the opening that we were talking on about. That's 3 kills on the round.
I'm liking this from G2. Take the path of least resistance. Don't clear Forest because, like you pointed out, his setup on the top floor is going to be very hard to maneuver through. A second for the hands of Doki does take down 4 players now of SSG, leaving Forest in the 1 versus 3. Red Pings go onto the plant. No. They have plenty of info down in the bottom square. And now Doki and Benja Master have to do it all in the 1-on-2.
Benja's already found 3. Let's see if the Dane can defend on home turf. Forest jumping down a square, and there's Benja to cover. Of his army barriers to play behind. He's starting to feel a little bit of pressure now as G2 are marching on in. There's a player deep inside a kitchen, but J90 is there and ready to cover. Pressure from behind once again, but Merc comes up to support. Virtue finally finds one, but Blur's been down on the ground. It's all up to the Aussie now on Hibana. Against 4 players, a flash goes out, but doesn't have much of an effect. He might be able to go for the res here. I think he feels the need to pressure for the kill first. He's taken down so low. And he still cannot confirm this kill. There it is from Hot and Cold with the deagle. This man certainly is cold.
All the positions of the defenders, as it seems like a roam clear will be on the cards for SSG. Forest is going to hop in through the printer window now to meet a defender on the other side.
And immediately, Benja says, hey, there's a blitz. Hey, never mind. I've taken him down. And Hot and Cold's also lost his life in the sledge. Alamau. Merc having a massive moment, dropping down. He's got Supernova and SMG-11. Fultz is forcing this plant down. And Merc drops to his immediate demise, though it took a few more bullets than perhaps Benja wanted. It's not all doom and gloom, though, as SSG have managed to get that plant down. And G2 have to 4 versus 2 retake. It could be late, but this hard breach charge in the pocket for J90 could well save the round for them.
Okay, how on earth have they just got the bomb down in the fire and the flames and the smoke? And not only that, J90 will chase the flank of Doki. Now 3-on-2 situation is very winnable for SSG as they've played the objective.
But every gunfight here is critical, and Benja must step up for G2. He's been massive so far this game, but he can't land the shots needed. Blur just needs time. All he needs is time, but J90 might have the cover. I can't believe it.
Shotgun in hand and info on the player behind the cubicle.
Oh, he's got this. Oh, he's been spotted, but he finds the kill anyway on a Benja. Alamau is able to find one, and the temptation from Merc to drop the hatch seems insurmountable. Still another player in kitchen, however. It's Alamau caught between 2 players. The deagle in hand. Oh, he gets false. The trade comes through thick and fast for Forest, but honestly, end of the round for an opening. And Forest, oh no, there's another Vulcan canister there. There's only going to be 8 seconds left on the clock by the time that subsides. So do you pivot? SSG, what's the plan? The smoke, the fire. Forest is shut out. So how do they play it? It'll need to be desperate. There's no choice. You have to send it through the fire. But G2 is ready and waiting. Merc finds one. And J90 jumps in the fun. Merc for another. SSG have stolen another round. And they're on match points.
Square stairs. The moment that I say that, of course, Benja starts to get aggressive. Doki can take down the Monty, playing circles with him. Thankfully traded out by Fultz.
This is a strange round. Square retaking up above. Doesn't quite see Hot and Cold, but his position revealed. He finds Merc anyway. 3 kills, why not 4? Hot and Cold has a tumultuous task ahead of him, and with an angle like this from Benja, I don't think Hot and Cold's going to find much. He does find the first one. 3 more to go. May as well give it a crack. Virtue will put that to rest. G2 finally stemmed the bleeding. After losing 3 rounds in a row, they find their first. Need to get to work.
This is some big problem solving here for SSG. Do they take the risk of going for a front take and doing something a bit crazy? Merc taking down Doki, looking to get aggressive on the main stairs, might open things up as he makes his way even further down. Looks to progress on straight into the bomb side.
Oh, he's just gone straight on in there. Virtue does get him eventually, but SSG find everything they could want and more. In a flash, America takes the crown. And the SI champions have been toppled. G2 go down 7-3. SSG can barely believe it.